in the only building this franchise. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
First play is to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. David Njoku, the touchdown. The Browns headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's out to the 37.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week.
A gain of 5. First down.
First down from the 42.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Ready?
From the gun, Gabriel. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the move, past the 40. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear. You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once, and especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
19 yards. That's another Browns first down.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Check.
First down, Gabriel. Completed. On the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Texans have it. Not much added after the recovery partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
Recovered by the Texans.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here.
Here we go. Motion, motion, motion. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Complete to number 89.
Yeah, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Got it.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready, set.
Gabriel here from the gun. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
Intended for number 27. Incomplete.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Ready, ready. Set, hut, ready.
Gabriel, 1st and 10. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that tech may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. They'll fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. Finds him on the crossing route. Well, this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Well, if early results hold here today, partner, it would appear that this guy's in store for a busy game. They've already made it a priority going his way.
They always want to get a guy this talented the ball early, right? Just get him in confidence, get him in rhythm. But this game lines up well against this defense who right now has got no answers for his game. The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good jump. It was nearly a big play.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready,
In a
ready.
good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Down. Ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he set out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Yellow, set.
Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Come on, set. Check, hut.
Off the play action, here's Gabriel. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we ready.
Now Gabriel. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Bob, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Yellow, set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Red, 30, ready.
Gabriel now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. We get to about 9 on this one, and maybe a little momentum as well to consider going for it now on 4th down. They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a 1st down here.
Ready?
4th down, Gabriel. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 13-point lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest.
Let's go. 33. Yep. Hut.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Catch made left side by Jeudy. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
Brings up 2nd and
8 yards to go. And let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
The throw now. Here's Gabriel. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure early in that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Down. Blue, 30. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down from the 42.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 43. Check. Hut.
Throwing from the gun here. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in, inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. From the gun, Gabriel. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff.
Ready. Hut.
3rd and long, it's Gabriel. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Timeout coming from the Texans, that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First down, Gabriel. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The play fake, he'll throw. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him, he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Here's Gabriel, first and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hits him on the in route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Ready?
They'll go play action. Complete out to the right. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 13-yard line.
30.
Gabriel here from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Second play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here.
Here we go, set.
Gabriel, first and 10. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Set,
Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Returning to his go-to, it's Judy. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup.
He's going to throw it again. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of their hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. Throw right side. Caught by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
To number 84.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and a yard. At the Texans.
From the gun, Jenkins. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up third
Hey,
and
yellow,
long.
blue, black, 95. Go red. Ready?
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and if you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this, they'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further.
There, ready.
Gabriel to the air now. Now here he goes. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up second and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal, Cleveland.
Set, ready.
Gabriel now. Almost had 6, but can't find it in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it second and goal.
Here we go.
Gonna throw this from the gun. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's third and goal.
Come on, set. Yeah, set.
Looking to throw this one. Gabriel. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like the offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half.
Ready, ready. Hey, red, blue, go pink, blue, black.
So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready, ready.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. And they get to him again. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And this has to be a touchdown, Brock. They're taking the field first and goal from the 5. Now Gabriel. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
The Browns put up even more. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half.
Yellow, go, blue, go. 52, blue. Ready.
The inside give to Dowdle. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
And the Browns, first down. A gain of 21 yards.
They're going to pass it here.
Browns.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
7 yards.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, what a game he's got going.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
It's on.